Miles, we just heard you joking on the court with your teammates about them feeding you the ball and you taking advantage. But what do you feel like clicked for you so much early in this game, and how did you ride that the rest of the way?
I've just been aggressive lately, man, and I think that's the way I got to play. I feel like too many times in the past, even like the past of my career, I just passed up a lot of opportunities and kind of try to go with the flow. But I know that I'm very confident in my game, and I'm very confident in who I am as a person. And I put in way too much work not to, at least get some looks up. So I've just been being more aggressive and having the good graces of the team, coaching staff, just to go out there and be myself. A lot of that's a credit to Rick, and ever since he's been here, he's just really encouraged me to play my game, and encouraged me to play within myself. So yeah, man, just complete confidence, and trying to keep that rolling the rest of the season.
Is there a meeting, a moment, an instant that made you go, okay, I need to be more aggressive a little now or going forward?
I was watching film myself, just when we were on the West Coast trip, I was watching film myself, and I saw way too many times like I just didn't even make myself an option, just letting the defense off the hook a lot, and yeah, like I said, it's just a mentality shift more than anything, and it's continuing to work.
We've asked you a little bit about your fit with Pascal in the front court, but you kind of can both make it easier on each other. Now he's had a practice. How did you feel that tonight, and where have you felt you guys already grow together?
It's two vets in the league, man. I think that it's easy to make reads, with him, because either he's gonna go score and my man's gonna help, I'm gonna be open, or vice versa. And he's shown what he can do. He's a great ISO player. I mean, I think he sees the floor well. Obviously, he had a triple double tonight. Sees the floor well, plays a lot of passion and energy, and he fits right into our mold. And it's been fun to see him just slowly, find his way here.
When you're playing Joel, even holding him to 31, you can use your word holding because he just had 70 the other night. I mean, what did you feel like you did well on him defensively? And it seemed like you made a point of making sure that you were defending without fouling. Just what did you feel like you did well handling him in that matchup?
Yeah, I feel like in the past with him, I've got myself in foul trouble a lot just in the beginning of the game, first quarter, first half, had to sit most of the half. So now just, mixing it up, just not giving him a steady diet of one look, and just, he's gonna score his points, you know what I mean? But it's just making it harder on him and whatnot. And, like I said, I think it was by committee tonight. I think we had a great game plan for him. Everybody was committed. Everybody had my back. And, sometimes you just stare him in the face and just hoop.
What's it take just to maintain that kind of discipline? Because he obviously wants contact. He wants to get to the line. He wants to body you. I mean, what did you have to do to kind of keep yourself out of those positions? And what would you go into, like, intentionally trying to avoid?
I still want to, be physical and still meet him, at different points. But, he has certain tricks, certain, like, rip-throughs, or certain just ways to get a shot off that sometimes that you're just not going to be able to contest. So, like I said, just making it as hard on him as possible. Tip your cap every now and then. He's going to hit shots, and then, just push the other way. Just keep running. I think a big game plan, too, is to run the floor.
How just helpful was it yesterday to get Pascal integrated into all of this? I mean, and it seemed like you obviously had a pretty good synergy as a team. I think you had 7 guys in double figures. I think 35 assists on 53 buckets. I mean, just how important was it to have one practice yesterday to just kind of get him sort of fully integrated and everything, and to be able to click just team-wise like you did tonight?
Yeah, I think that at this point in the season, in January, you don't get a lot of practice time. So it's hard to just tell somebody, hey, this is what we're due, go out there and do it. You know what I mean? So the fact that we had at least, hour and a half, 2 hours just to kind of integrate some stuff, and, at least just talk to him like, yo, when we're running this play, I like to go here. Or Drew says, hey, come over here, I'm going to get you the ball here. Just getting that synergy as opposed to just making, stuff up off the fly. But that's just the best part of our offense, though. A lot of it's free flowing. We don't run too many plays. A lot of it just go out there and make something happen.
I know you were talking about just wanting to be more aggressive early, but I think you've only been held, I think, single digits like twice all year. I mean, this is pretty good. Hit them all. I know. But point of the matter, you've been consistent is the point. What do you think you've done to achieve that? What's been the most important thing for you to reach that point of consistency like you have?
Just I think in the past I get frustrated. I think I've been on a dry spell. Just my 3-pointers. My 3-pointer have been dropping like the way I wanted to, but I think that I allowed that to affect me in the past. Whereas now it's just you flush and you move on to the next shot. Shooter got to shoot, and I think I've just embodied that mentality. Moreover, I think just open up all parts of my game, and I'm a 3-level scorer. I'm very comfortable in the mid-range. I obviously can shoot threes, and I can score inside. So just making the defense pay. Picking the poison.
Miles, Rick has always said that you know who you are. You've always known who you are, one of your greatest strengths. But how have you known, like, when to maybe grow or change who you are in relation to the game just throughout your career?
If not me, then who? Honestly, I think that's the way I just view it. Like, I'm at that point in my career now where people try to label you and people try to say, like, okay, he is who he is. Like, you are who you are. the goal as a player is to get better each and every year. And I'm as healthy as I've been. I think I'm as smart as I've been. Up to this point, like I'm just starting to really study the game a lot more, continue to be a student of this game. So I know myself, and also trying to improve upon myself each and every day. And I just continue just to hoop, man. This isn't the last of my good play. I know that I can be better than I already have been, and if I continue to embody that mentality, things will swing in your favor. And I think the big thing too, man, just keep my faith in God. Like I think that's another thing that I've really leaned on a lot more, just as I'm becoming a man myself, and just going back to my faith and my upbringing, that my parents brought me in. So just having more faith in myself, have more faith in a higher calling, and just